Hi everyone, my name is Pascal Vinot. I'm a project manager for the French Federation of Tourist Local Organizations in France. And I will explain to you today the DATAtourisme project, which is our national open data platform for public tourist information. This project has been run since 2015 by the French government and our federation. First of all, let me show you a short video which presents the DATAtourisme concept.
Christophe et Sarah développent au bon goût du terroir une application mobile pour permettre aux touristes de trouver de bons et de vrais produits locaux lors de leurs vacances en France. Pour alimenter leur application en informations fiables et qualifiées, Christophe et Sarah doivent se fournir auprès de nombreuses sources, faire le tri, recouper, mettre à jour toutes ces données avant même de pouvoir penser à rendre leur application ergonomique et efficace. Pas simple. Et si toutes ces informations pouvaient leur parvenir en quelques clics ? DATAtourisme agrège les informations touristiques issues de plus de 40 bases de données publiques. Toutes les données sont traitées, triées, normalisées, puis stockées dans une base nationale mise à jour en permanence. Les jeux de données ainsi constitués sont rendus accessibles en open data dans un format standard et selon des processus automatisés. Un vrai travail de facilitation pour permettre aux porteurs de projets numériques d'exploiter les données touristiques de manière fiable et simplifiée pour développer de nouveaux usages. Grâce à DATAtourisme, Christophe et Sarah ont gagné un temps précieux dans le développement de leur projet et peuvent concentrer tout leur savoir-faire sur leur application et trouver des investisseurs, par exemple. Start-up, PME, grands groupes, acteurs publics ou sociétés privées, comme Christophe et Sarah, connectez-vous à DATAtourisme et alimentez vos projets en données touristiques qualifiées. DATAtourisme, l'information touristique en open data.
You noticed that the scope of DATAtourism is only about inventory and description of events and points of interest. Indeed, we chose to start with supply data, which is raw data for tourism. So far, there is no traffic data, no customer or spending data, only events and points of interest. A few words about the context. In our country, many tourist information are already digitalized, which is good news, but there are nearly 40 different databases with public data run by tourist offices, for example, as you can see on the picture. Globally, we can say that we have a fairly complete, reliable, up-to-date inventory of French tourist points of interest and local events, but the use of this data is very limited because of scattering of access points, because the data format is not enough interoperable, and so on. Our goal with DATAtourism is to turn local public data into reference data for tourism. How do we do that? With creation of a national platform compiling all the tourist points of interest in France, which are supplied on the field in the 40 local databases. This is an answer for legal duties and data scattering. With the creation of a national ecosystem around tourism data, which is collective dynamics and network animation. And we encourage the creation of innovative digital services to enhance the attractiveness of all territories and tourist destinations and to promote entrepreneurship. The keywords are aggregation, standardization, and share. And the key success factors are, this is a bottom-up project with more than 1,000 organizations involved. We build it together with many users' communities, and we have a collaborative governance with many partners. Which data is available today Like I said before, this is an inventory and description of points of interest and tourist events. We have more than 80 data categories for events like festivals, concerts, exhibitions, fairs, for tourist places, and also for walking and cycling routes. How did we create a unique portal with heterogeneous data? The challenge was to make tourist data interoperable at a national level, but also with other datasets and international data. This is why, before creating the platform, we published the DATAtourisme ontology, which is a universal format and standard and vocabulary to describe each type of tourist object: a concert, an exhibition, a museum, a route, a monument, or an activity. This ontology is updated and enhanced several times a year by the DATAtourisme Technical Committee, and this is the format in which data is delivered by the Open Data platform. It also can be adopted natively by any tourism data producer in France, Europe, or worldwide. French and English languages are available so far, and it's easy to add other translations in order to ensure interoperability within Europe and more. This slide is explaining how it works inside the machine. For our organization, we have a local coordinator, which has to manage the data selection and transmission from the local databases to DATAtourisme. We have a gathering of information from the local databases with web services. This coordinator has to set up the mapping tables that will transform the local data format into the DATAtourisme ontology, and he has to set up automated daily flows, also with web services. The machine DATAtourisme receives the flows, standardizes the data, and stores them in a unique data warehouse. The data is made available to all in open data through a unique portal with open license. Which results do we have so far? When we started in 2018, we had 40,000 points of interest available. And today we have more than 400,000 points of interest, and the number is growing every day. The data is used by many companies, startups, territories to feed innovative digital devices. Public institutions provide the raw data, and private companies create the digital services for tourism and develop their business. Our next steps are, we have to improve more data quality with automated control, develop animation of users' communities, develop collaborations with companies that use data to help them using it more and better, and expand the scope of the system, translating in other languages and having new partnerships. Here you can see an example for a use case, which is an interactive map using DATAtourisme data. Please let me thank you for your attention, and don't hesitate to contact us for further information.